Are you ready? We are going to try to pull something off. Me and Aiden are. Yes, we are. We're going to try to pull something off. I want to say welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to try to pull something off in this show, and that's what we're going to try to do. I've got the curtain on this side. Why I'm calling the curtain is it hangs down a little further than the sill does. We've got that on. Got the corners rounded. Got it all the way down. Got this corner rounded. Got the piece in from the quarter panel on. And last night I also decided to cut the wheel lip out of the Chevy quarter panel and apply it to the fender. And I did it exactly what Aiden says. Let the fender tell you what to do, and that's what I did. I made it fit the shape exactly what the fender is. I bring it down to this piece. Now we have our wheel lip all the way around, down here, all the way around, all the way up, and all the way around, all the way down to the back. And that's what we have to do on the other side. We're going to try to pull it off in this episode. That's what we're going to try to do. So we're going to go to, also I want to show you something else. I took and ground my metal in there where I welded in there. I ground it with one of these, little die grinder. They chew metal quite well. Just got an angle on it. Dug in there a little bit better, tried to make it look a little bit nicer. Took a little more off. Did the exact same thing on this end. Just to show you the tools that we're using. The drill, the stripper wheel really cleans up the welds nice. They're going to be cleaned up really, really, really nice in the next few days. Watch yourself so we have a sharp metal. Next few days, and I'm going to sandblast this thing, and that's what I want to do because we're headed to Lead East September 2nd to the 5th, and we want to thank Hiltz Auto Products. Jim Patterson introduced me to them. He brought over a little book, and we were looking through the books, and I liked all the customized cars that are up in the corner of the pages. Very cool. But we want to thank Hiltz Auto Products. Lead East Car Show, September 2nd to the 5th. We're going to be there. If you want to hang out, come visit us. We want to make it the best show ever. But me and Aiden really have a lot of work to do if we're going to try to put that curtain on the bottom and get that wheel lip done. So, let's just take, I don't know if we need that right now or not. What I'm going to get you to do, Aiden, just to start, I'm going to get Aiden to start on something, and then that way there I can do something I got to do. What has to be done is these two pieces of metal right here, we have them rolled. It was an 8-inch piece. I rolled it as one piece, so they both get a little action. And what I mean by a little action is a little bit of bend. If I tried to shove a 4-inch piece in there, I wouldn't get no bend. You know, you'd have to use the wheel to make what we've got done there. I've done it by just making it a little bit larger and wheeling it through, if you know what I'm saying. You know, that wouldn't make shape in that little thing because there's not enough metal. So that's why we did that. So I'm going to get Aiden to clean that off with the flapper wheel all around the edges. Flapper wheels on the other side. All right. Probably should do it on the ground, I guess. I'm going to get my square tubing and start putting that on there. No, actually, I need a front fender piece. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to get a front fender going. And the reason I'm talking fast because I want to move fast. If I talk fast, maybe I'll move fast. I don't know. Who knows? But things are going pretty good. This is the piece I need on that side. This is the piece I have drawn in there. I am not going to use all that. I'm going to go to the other side and take a look. I'm going to lay this on the ground because, you know why? It's more. You know, I tried to use the bench. Yes, I did. I tried, but it's not what I need. Got a zip cut over here. Got my glasses. I put them down somewhere. Damn it, before we started.
Oh, glasses right here.
Right here, I got them.
Oh yeah, those ones. All right.
Alrighty, we need a piece up in this corner, just like the other side. Right here. That's the piece right there. I know it's not that large. I'm just gonna go take a look at the other side, put a piece of tape on it, come back, and do it that way. Just lay it down right on the flat, Aiden. And just run it like this. Just run it like that. Run it like that.
All right.
And what I'm doing here, I'm just taking the tape. Yeah, it's pretty well there. High spot. That's the high spot of the curve. To me it is. Yeah. A little further. Yellow one in for the zip cut. Cutting this with a zip cut, not a plasma cutter. Just trying to keep the slag down. New pieces. See, she's going on just like that again. You just have to get the heights right. Want to see how much curve I got there, that's all. Head off there before I have your tape. Yes, I am. Wrong grinder. Don't cut too much off too quick, okay? Boy. Just wondering which one did I use on the other side? The small one or the big one? We'll know here in a second. Getting confused already. Now. Okay, so I used which piece? One smaller than the other, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't want to use the wrong piece. I thought I used the smaller one. Where did I cut that out? I left that. Did I put that somewhere? That piece? No, I think that's the only piece that can fit on there. Why, maybe, no, I'm not being silly. That's not the only piece that can fit on there, not at all. I suppose it's not going to have no more flare out if... I thought he used the smallest side. Alrighty. You feeling good about what you're doing, Aiden?
Yeah, be good.
See the ends there? Just you have the piece on the end?
Oh, yep. Yep.
Alright, I gotta stop and figure this out for a second. This quarter panel would have been to this side. So that would have been the back. I'm thinking that's the back, because it has that piece in it. That's the back. Okay, so I have two quarter panels. I have a left and a right. Good to go. I'm on the right piece. Good to go. Just had to figure that out in my own brain for a second. They both look alike. I didn't want to have it not be the same. That's the basis of the whole situation, is try to make the same on both sides. I know, I'm cutting a lot out, but I'm guessing. I'm guessing with the tape on the other side. I had to cut that off. I didn't need very big tubing on the other side to get it all straightened done. So I'm trying to use that to my advantage. So I know the square tubing goes underneath here, and then this gets cut up here. Good, 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 hold steady. And I get this square tubing. Oh. Better slow down, hadn't I? I better slow down. All right, Aiden, I want your help for a second.
All right.
All right, this is what we're going to do. You want to come up front here? Just go up there. I just want you to hold this. Hold the square tubing. It's straight. I want to see if it's straight. Should always look and see if your metal's straight. I know we're playing with metal, but it is crooked sometimes. Now, what I want you to do is just hold it up, something like yay. I know the distance that we were before on the other side. That's pretty well it right there. Come down some. Come down some. Come down, come down, come down. Whoa. All right. Now, all right. Now, that goes in there. Okay, I'm just going to snip that off. Bear with me, Aiden. Bear with me. How about maybe I'll get you ready with just get geared up with the welder, sort of. You know, I'm not going to be ready right quick, but you know, get your welder ready, get it ready. I guess.
Ready to go.
Ready to rock and roll. Cool. I'm going to grab your flapper wheel. We got the magnet that works good now. If you want, we got that magnet fixed. You want to put on the car somewhere for a ground.
Yep.
You can put it around the side of the car for a ground now. The magnet wasn't working for us. It was not grounded in where the magnet was bolted on, so we had to take it apart. Now it works. I need to cut a piece of metal, the length that I think Mike is right in my face. I'm going to tear it down there a little bit. Okay, baby? Piece of square stock. Oh. All right, Aiden, I'll be right with you, old guy. Just want to get this in length, and then we can tack it on. We sort of know what the length is. Hold that flush plumb down there, like, you know what I mean? Hold it the same, so it's the same length. Can you hold it for me so it's the same length, so it don't take off?
Yep.
Make it the same length. Got it?
Yep.
Hey. Look, hold again. Is it good?
Yep.
Right on the money. All right. On this car on the other side, Aiden, if you look down the side of the car, it's not straight. Like if you look down, like come to go up the other end, I'll also show you as we go. As you look at this car, it doesn't go straight, does it?
No.
No, not at all. So we have a chance to bend this metal to make it perform somewhat like the car. See how I'm bending like that? See how I'm dropping that? Watch this. See the metal? See how I bent it?
Yeah. Huh.
Just like that. We want you to turn your welder on. I'm going to check it the other way. On anything that you apply on a car, you do not want a low, if you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't want the metal to run down here and suck in and then you continue on. You would see it. If you run it down here and it's got a bow out, you generally won't see it because it's high. So if you were studding up a house, make sure all your studs are bowed out this way. You wouldn't want your studs bowed in this way. When you put your siding on, it looks like your side of your house is sucked in.
See it.
But if it's out a little bit, it looks nice.
It's all right.
So every time you look down a piece of metal, put the bow on the outside. So we're putting the bow out so it goes like this with the car. We'd never do it the other way. And also when we're running along the bottom, we would never want the bottom sucked up in. We'd want that straight or a little bit of, right, exactly.
Cool.
He's a quick learner, boys. Just giving it tap the other way, because there we go. I want you to come down here. I'll switch ends, yeah.
Okay.
You take your welder. Take that. Yeah. I cut this one right off last time. I left a piece on there, but I'm thinking if we can tack that on. See where it fits there in the corner of the body line?
Right there?
Yeah, go for it. Gas on?
Let's do what to say.
Yeah. We'll find out. No, is it on?
She is now.
Okay, just give her another little tack.
Yeah.
Generally, when you tack something, be careful to tack it right on the same spot, because what you've done, you've heated up, it would have fell.
It would have fallen off.
Okay? I'm going to let that fall there now, though.
Yeah.
Let's come down this end. Now, what I did here is I'm going to cut that off too. What the heck? Don't need it. I've guessed on this. I went to the highest point. The highest point. So you can see where the highest point is right here, eh?
Yep.
Okay. So I just went up to there just a little bit below that, actually. That's fine. But the highest point of that curve is right there. So I just went a little bit below it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that that's where we're going to, the highest curve of the point. Cut that marker in half. Alrighty. What I have to do is, or what we both have to do, how about we got to tack this piece on. Also, what has to happen is tack that on there, Aiden. Just, yeah. Just a second, tack it.
Yeah.
Tag it right there. Great. Got you nailed her, bye. Will you get me a pair of the C clamps?
C clamps? Yep.
Yeah.
These ones right?
Yeah. Let's turn them in. Just put them together till they clamp. Just tighten them right together. And I'm going to come tell you to clamp this for me. Come on this side. Come on the back side of me. I want you to clamp it right here. See where my thumb is?
Yep.
Can you get in there and clamp that?
You like this?
Yep. Get in further. Yep. Clamp her down. Good. Just leave like that. We're going to have to come out some, but that's part of our job to make sure it's where it's supposed to be. Isn't it? So now, you're going to do the exact same thing I'm going to do. Looks like we're down quick. Got to come down just a little bit. This one here seems like a little bit. But then again, you get back where we were. We were right down the ground looking, were we not, sweetheart? Let's let this down just a little bit. I keep saying that, just a little bit. All right, you let it down for me. Just let it off. Let's try that. Do it again. You can tighten that up too if you want that, just a little bit. Good. Can you hold that out, something like that? I want that looking the same all the way down.
Okay.
So you just hold that square tubing out, please. So it looks the same all the way down. And what I'm going to do is what I have to do is get out here and say it's okay. It looks the same all the way. You're looking good all the way down yours, Aiden? Like the distance out from the... Looks good, don't it? Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. You see your 4-inch pieces are over here?
Yep.
Okay. This is going to tell us a lot. Won't it? It should. If 4-inch piece fits that and goes underneath that. Yay! 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 Look at that. Oh, I love it. See that, Aiden? Huh?
Fits nicely. All right,
I'd ask him if he loved me, but I know the answer. All right, what I'm thinking is, to be honest, it's got to come down just a little tiny bit. Tiny bit more. I'm going to take a hold of this. All right, let me out. Go for it. Yeah, you're not going to have my fingers. I can tell you that right now, mister. I'm not allowing it. All right, can you push out for your thing so I can try to get a true read? It's not bad. Now, I want to put your 4-inch piece in here and see what happens. Just keep holding it, please and thank you.
Yep.
We were trying to do something here that, takes more time than the person thinks. I cut a little bit off the other side. Yes, I did. These ones same. We'll do the same to this one. So, what I'm going to do here is now, you get back on your welder, please and thank you.
Okay.
Yep. I'll get this part. It looks the same coming down the wheel. Let's take this. Let's do this for a second. See this?
Yep, that bottom.
Look at that distance. Let's go the other side and see what the distance is. Would you look at that distance?
Yeah.
Pretty come here. Come this side. Come like straight on. What do you think? Same? Close?
Close.
Close?
So.
Do it again if you have to. I'm looking straight on. Come look straight on with me. Basically, I'm sorry for running around, sweetheart. I'm saying it's good. You okay with that? Or you think it's what? You okay? You gonna size it up some more? You want to go look at it on the other side again?
Just for curiosity.
All right, you might as well. What?
Just for curiosity.
Good.
Yeah, it's about the same.
I still have to get a round piece going on the corner too, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of, and it's a nice opening. And look at this piece. This piece is the same. See how that's stuck in there like that? I have to go in there like that. Let's go on the other piece on the other side. Basically, just trying to make it like the other side. Look.
Yeah, same distance there too. Ooh.
Cooking with gas. What? Sweat hang on my nose?
Oh, it's grease from...
Ah, so funny. We're gonna get her done now. I got fucking grease on my face. All right, let's eat. Oh, that's all right. That's all right, sweetheart. I love you anyways. Oh, good. All righty. Now, it's not. Aiden, will you give me a nice tack of weld right there, bud?
Okay.
I know it's rusty, but go ahead. Sounded like a nice tack. Did. Sounded like a really nice tack.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done, Jeffrey. All right. Let's go up in here with these vice grips there. That's dirty there. I'm just going to clean that up for you.
Okay.
I'll tell you something. Once we put 2 tacks of weld on, what happens?
It's not going anywhere.
No more movement, right? So one tack, you got movement. 2 tacks,
Staying there.
the movement's pretty well vacant. Can you tack it right there, bye?
Ready?
Yeah. That's all right. I didn't give you the best conditions. And you know what? You don't need it.
Turned out okay.
Yeah, you don't need it. Looking good to me. Just gonna see if we're the same distance out, that's all. Yeah. No, and the reason I'm saying is that I'm looking at that fender, and I'm gonna go over and look at the other fender and see if that fender's kicked out the same way. And it is. All right, sounds good. What I'm wanting you to do now, let's go along here and tack, weld that. Just weld that so it's staying there.
Okay.
Okay? Basically, that's what I want you to do. And then what I want you to do, I want you to come down this end and weld it so it stays there.
Same thing. Okay. Do you want to do the 4s or?
No, just weld it up.
Just
If
weld
you have
it
a
up.
little bit of air with you, you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and blow it off. You know what I'm saying? You got the square tubing, start in your square tubing, you take it up to your thin stuff, and then do another one, and just do that I want to do this part right here.
Yep.
We'll hold it good. That'll hold it good enough. Yes, it will. Go for it. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Floor's not level, but so. Can't tell this side. I got the thing cut off. Yeah, look at this. 7 and an 8.
You for me to weld this?
I want to show you. I just want to show you something.
Yep.
7 and a quarter. We're off by an 8. So I'll show this. 7 and a quarter. You know what? I'm going to zip that off because I could. Here you go, Aiden. Come on back.
Same spot?
Please. Just a second.
Yep.
Did I move it? Go ahead. No, I took it up higher, dumbass. I'm being a dumbass this morning. No, you know what though? To be honest with you, Aiden, can you just call back? No, I like it. I'm happy with it. Go with it.
Going with it?
Go with it. And the reason I did cut that off, because I could notice it was down a little bit, but when I measured it over there, I kind of got the wrong perception going on, but I'm glad I cut it off. Pull this out of the way. Because when I look down the side of it, come look down at this edge, come down and look at this. Does it look like the same distance all the way through here? Go over there in that corner. Got to get the right perspective. Is there same distance all the way along? Does it look like it?
Yeah.
Get right down. Look good to me? Good to you?
Yep.
Weld it, Franco. Yeah, you can weld that. I'm going to. We're trying to. Well, I put a whole length one on the back, and I put a short one on the front. I think I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. Maybe we'll see. You got
the air there?
You want the air, man?
Yes. Thank you.
Just weld it so it stays. Gutter?
Yeah.
I know gutter's the last thing that goes on, but I want you to hold. See that corner there? You see that bottom corner? Or no, we got it just a minute now. Let me go. We got to go to that corner.
You're gonna go to the weld there.
Right to there. Just want to see how much we got to take off. Up the front here is good.
Right there?
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade you. You hold that for a second.
Yep.
I'm going to trade you spots. What has to happen here is two things. Come back a little bit further. We have to make our cut here. If that doesn't work out, we'll have to do it again.
Center's in a bit.
Also, that's fine.
That's good.
We're just trying to get the distance up. We can pull that out a little bit, like that. What has to happen is you're down on your line. See where you're okay from right there, aren't you?
Yeah, just underneath
It's
the
underneath
weld
that seam, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to go down some on the seam. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that first, and then we'll find out, okay? Yo! Sharp. So what I did is we got a line going here. If you go on the other side, when we did that, I zip cut it together. So we'll just make a cut here now. And hold it in here. All right, now we got to figure out how much we got to cut off the top. See where we can get this in here? We beat that in there and get that shape.
Yep.
45 it, and then we cut it together, and then we butt it together. I know what you want to do, Aiden, but we won't do that for this time. I'm going to go right there. And the reason being, down there quite a ways. Just pull it out just a little bit so I can see. Hard to, isn't it? We're in a predicament. That right there to where? I got it marked right there. I'm going to take that much off, that distance. And then we're going to tack this bad boy on.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, to do it, I'm just going to take a piece of tape and run a line. Is the tape anywhere close?
Yep.
Look at that, would you? We'll turn the welder off. We're trying to do this as quick as we can. Yes, we are. Just trying to make a straight line to. Doesn't look very straight, but does it? But it needs more off one spot than the other. If I keep sweating, we'll never be able to paint it. It'll be all full of. I'm going to cut that off with a grinder right quick. Aiden, right quick. Hoping. And the reason that we're having to shorten this one is because this is probably the widest part of the car. Do you know what Yeah, when it comes out, it's the widest part of the car. That's probably why we are doing what we're doing. Now we're close. Damn, we're close. I just need to buzz that off with a flapper wheel for a short second, and I think we'll have it. Flapper wheels on the other side. No, right here. Good. Hold, reach, readies. Nope. Could have been my fingernails. Hey, baby. Could have been my toenails. Could have been a 3 or 4 six pack. I don't know. See what happens. How happy are we? We getting it right underneath that seam? We're getting pretty close, aren't we? Bring it back my way. You know what? That's feeling pretty good, don't it, when you push it in? Okay, that's what I like to hear. He said yes. Turn your welder on, Eden. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks, baby. I almost forgot. I'm going so fast. We gotta brace it. First brace was right here. Do. How do you? Pele who? Yo, at her. Hot. It's like Jolene, hot. All right, I'm just gonna knock that edge off just a little bit, and then shove it down further. Make one a little shyer. That's all. This one fits good. Yow. It'll only hurt when I get cut. Right, Aiden?
That's true, yeah.
Oh, I'd never lie to you. Ouch. Ouch. All right, now I'm going to get a pair of pliers to stand that up for you. We're going to weld that sucker in there.
All right.
Pair of channel locks right over here. Let's do it. And I like to do it this way, and in all honesty, because this side has to be done. And the quicker we do it, the quicker we get on to welding it, getting it outside and sandblasting it. Let's face it, we got a lot of welding to do before. Now look at this for a second. I don't want it. See, when I'm putting this piece in, I don't want it like that.
No.
Why is that?
It's pushing down on it. Oh.
Can't get that on.
Yeah. Well.
Can't get that on. So we'll just turn it up like that. Will you get that microphone out of my nose? Should be good breathing today, I bet you. Weld it on the car, please.
What's up?
On the car, yeah. That's it. It's tacked. Alrighty. Well, you can weld that on the car.
Yeah.
Weld that on. I'll make another one. I'm hoping that that was up my nose a couple times. There's sweat on it and everything else. Wow. Weld it down, then weld it down the sides, weld that side down there, weld that side down there. Then what we'll do is we'll take a look down the bottom, see if it's coming down or going up, and then we'll connect it from there on in. So you're still welding to the car. Woo, got sweat rolling. Thanks for this. Wasn't for Jolene, we'd have had the face on her, not been supported whatsoever. On the other side, we can actually you can pick the truck up with that, can't you not? You can so. It's well done. I'll let Aiden weld that on. Just looking at it, I'm very happy with everything that's going on. It looks good. Body line goes all the way up around. Looks good. What's that? I'll check my mic. Alrighty. Looking good, Aiden? Good. All I did on this side is split it. So let's weld this one to the car. Submit now. Submit now. I just want to see if I just want to split it between that two. Go for it. Weld it to the car. Good. Finish welding it to the car.
Okay.
I'm going to move some metal for you, sweetheart. That's what I'll do. Is put that down for a second. We'll move this. Got it welded on both sides?
Just doing the other side.
And we don't have to grind that. You know, that looks good. We don't have to grind that. But what I will say, come take a look. Drop your welder for a second. All right. Come look at this. Come see the bottom of the ramp. Can you just go my way? Do you see any problem with the bottom? Is it down? Is it tucked up? Can you see it? It looks pretty straight to me along the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's going this way, if anything. It's not going up, is it?
No.
You know what I mean?
It's
Good.
Going around and then
Good. We're going around. But what I'm looking at, we've got this shape figured out. When we hit the tubing, we got that shape figured out. But what about this shape?
underneath.
See, we don't want it tucked up in there in the middle. You look from the side view, from a distance. You want it nice. You actually want to bow this way, and I think we got that.
I think it is a little bit.
Good. Then you know what? It's beautiful. Let's weld the stock on there, right where it's at.
Okay.
Turn your welder back on. Let's weld that. Just tack that piece on the front there. You can tack it on the front and the side. Try not to move it. Come get this piece. Tack that on. Just a second. Just want to pull it just a little bit. Go ahead. And the only reason being, I want to be able to get the metal on there. Go ahead, weld that up. Weld that side. All three sides.
Okay.
We'll say our prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, please look over us as we sandblast this truck and make it look good. Aiden's doing a great job. Hey, you know what? When I put the other side on, I had a little bit hanging over there because when you cut a 45, it's longer than that. Say if I cut a piece of 3/4 inch on a 45, it gets longer. But it's down on the bottom side, so if anything ever got in there, where would it go? It'd fall out.
Yeah, just fall on the bottom.
Perfect. That's the excuse I had. Oh, sorry. He's making her stick. Are you ready?
All set.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a grinder, knock the weld back a little bit, just so the piece of metal will fit in there nice. Alrighty. Pull that right out. This is what I want you to do. Get your welder. Tack it right there where it's shiny.
Got it there?
Yeah, go for it. Let that go for a second. Nope. I want that held in there so where it should be. Can you tack it right there? Hold at the same time?
Yep.
Good man. Good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Just tack it all the way back then. You're at this. We'll do that. We'll deal with that later. What I did is I left it about that far. Weld. When I start pushing around, when I get it right spot, right there, weld it. What am I leaving that little distance for? So when I grind it off, I can grind it off nice, right? Take that. Yeah.
Grind off flush with the edge of it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's do that. I can zip cut that. Get a zip cut on that. Let's go to the other end. Alrighty. I'll get on the other side. You work the other way.
Okay.
Weld it. You're not going to weld it when he's on your WRX, are you?
No plans yet.
All right, let's weld that right. Just tack it right there, not right at the end, just right there. Alrighty. Fits good in there, doesn't it? I think that'll grind off really nice. I'm gonna zip cut that. In the middle, you're allowed to hit it. See, ouch. In the middle, see how tight that is?
Yeah.
Go for it. You now knock her in there. I'm gonna change the zip cut.
Okay.
And then we'll zip cut that and we'll weld it together. I want a hammer. Is there a hammer like close by? They're all put back. Wow, look at that now, would you? I'll take a body hammer.
Actually,
I like the other one.
yeah.
Get a little rougher with it. Alrighty. That's the part I don't like, is trying to release that stuff. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Remember what I showed you yesterday when I tore that off, or when we butt welded that together, how poopy it looked on the other side?
Yeah.
There we go. There's a will, there's a way. Come on out there. That's right there. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get this. Let's get that one tacked. It's good. You just keep it right above my hammer. And get up on the metal. Gotta get up on the door further, right?
Yeah, ran that one more.
Yeah. Get up on the door. Just no, up here,
Up there.
right in there. Yeah. And you'll have to fill that full when it comes time.
Yeah.
It's just as hard as a rock. Let's tack this right on the. Let's go right in the corner if you can there. See that corner? See how we get her nice there? You see it?
Yeah. Nope.
Ain't fooling you twice.
Nope.
Huh? Not fooling you twice. Now we have to remember we have a corner in there,
Yeah.
right? We have that. That's still got to be welded up. That doesn't matter. But let's tack it together right there. Why would I say tack it together there?
So it's not at the end, doesn't burn off?
Just because, see the gap we got going here?
Oh, yeah.
I can't hit that with a hammer and expect that to stay without it being tacked somewhere. So we'll probably end up tacking it right there and tacking right there. Then I can hit it with a hammer, or try to hit with it. Yeah, and then push it in. So let's give it a good tack right there. Good. Awesome. And then give her a tack up in the top corner up here where it fits in nice. Try to get your welder on straight if you can. If you can get on straight. If I'm in your way, just like push me out of the way. Good. Awesome. Now what I'm going to do, see, watch. Let's tack that one. That looks really nice. Right there. Oops. Got my ears clean. If you don't get straight on, you'll go through. Now, feels pretty good. I'm gonna leave that with you,
Okay.
so you can put another spot there, and you can try to clean this mess up right here. Just put a little bit of weld on the square tubing, and then try to bring it up to it, right? Just fill it in a little bit, and then we knock it off the grinder. One thing that, I don't know, what is harder, Aiden? Learning how to weld or grinding the right way?
I think grinding the right way.
Grinding is sort of a harder job than welding, because you got a power tool that you're trying to just hit the weld, or I like just to hit the weld, and it takes precision, and it takes concentration, and it takes paying attention and watching what you're doing, does it not? The welding, I mean, let's face it, I mean, you have to do the exact same thing, but what can I say? It's just a little more cautious. You have to be more cautious when you're using a grinder on a car than a welder. So you can weld that up. You want your air in case you get it full.
Yep.
And then if you do not like what it looks like full, you can very easily just take the grinder and knock it off a little bit, because I'm going to, right? Yep. And you don't even have to grind any of it off. I just say spot it there and spot it there, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Don't want to slow us up too much, do I? All right, come up this way. We'll do that later.
All right.
Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's get this second. We got a wheel left to do yet. Right above the hammer. Good. Good. Just get above the metal a little bit. Get above the metal. Yep, there you go, right there. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be, bro. That's where you want to be. Better.
Gotcha.
That's where you want to be. Alrighty, let's grab another piece that you got cleaned over there. All right. Turn the welder off for a sec.
Okay.
Just make believe that we're doing something different. Alrighty. Looks good, looks good. Stand back and see what looks good for a minute. Are you fitting pretty good down there? Like you?
There we go.
Not bad?
Yeah, it's good.
Alrighty. This is what we're gonna do here. I gotta get down. I gotta get down, man. The reason I gotta get down is I gotta see where I want to make this angle. We'll start with this angle, I guess. We'll start with it. I'm going to cut this angle, and we'll go from there. You thought I was going to shorten my thumb out, didn't you?
I was getting a bit nervous.
I thought I should shorten my thumb up. I decided to pull it back. I said, what the hell, I need that thing. Alrighty, so plumb yourself up.
A bit further down.
A bit further back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good.
You're good?
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't need that much on there, do we? You're back where you're at?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to cut this off. You want to pass me that zip cut, please? Cycle. Didn't want to cut that all off yet down there. Yeah. We'll zip cut these two together down here. Are you able to? Let's play. Go ahead. Turn your welder on.
Got it. Thank you. You like it? Here.
Let's do right in the center if you like. Good. What happens now? We can still move it.
Yep.
Just as soon as we get to the second one, it's over. Right?
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Now, what I got going on here now? That's cool. No, it's fine.
It's alright on the weld there.
Let's weld it there. Good. Did what I wanted to do already, didn't it? Excuse my licorice. Let's weld it now.
Same spot.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's in the right spot, right? Yeah. Right there. Right there. Nope, just back of it right there. Alright. Good. Right there. Good. Let's keep going here, I guess, and we'll cut that here in a second. Weld that. Weld that. It's going good. It's up here, okay? Let's push that in a little bit there, like that.
Okay.
Good. Hey, it's hot. Screwdriver down there. Thank you very much. Get out. Yow. And all that'll do is frig you up from... Get off, man. He don't know the rules, does he? Because he wouldn't be to stay there if it wasn't. If it didn't. Some sharp. Some sharp. All right, I got her. Let's flop it off here in the back. All right, I'll wait for that for now. We're gonna push that in, get that welded. I don't need to get that off to weld that up. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's weld that together. Boom, right there. And that way there, you know why? Because it'll move together. I'm gonna put this one on. Let's get a nice one right there. Right, you want to start right there, right on the edge, right on the metal of the fence. You want to start right there on that edge, okay?
And then it blends through.
Had you a little close, I did. Had you a little close, man.
Alright.
Right there on this sheet metal. That metal, yeah. That one. Good. Now. Just want to make sure that's. Let's get that one around the corner. Awesome. Let's give another little plunk right. Yeah. Just let's weld those two together right there. Just pull that. The only reason being I'm going to hit it, right? Now, in order to weld that, you got quite a little hole there.
Yeah.
You should put your what? Go ahead, you can do it. You can do it. Right there. Nail that sucker. Right there where it's tight on the weld. Awesome. Try to plunk one in the center and one on the. Yeah, plunk one on the center there if you can.
Okay.
Just getting back and taking a look at it, see if we got the same thing going on. I'd say we do. The corners are going to have to be done later. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Looks good. Now let's do this. Let's go along and tighten them up. You've got that tightened up, so then that's ready to be butt welded together. At any point in time, you do not feel like that's flushed out. Let's put one here. So any time, you would always weld the flush part, and whatever's not flush, then you fix after.
Yeah.
But if it's not flush, you have to hit it, right? Let's get right above the hammer. Now you got to see the weld there.
Yeah.
Start up that weld and bring it down to it, sort of.
Pull it down.
Yep. Right up there, yep. Cool. Same thing. Beautiful. Yep. So you might as well tack one for both of those.
Yeah.
One tack right in the middle, hit both of them same, so you can hit them both at the same time.
Right there.
Weld them both together at the point.
Point
Yeah, at the point to the car.
to the car as well.
Three contacted points.
Gotcha.
You're watching me with my eyes closed. See how that moved out?
Yeah.
Good thing we caught it, eh?
Yeah.
Nail it right there between there and knock them so it stays on there.
Both of them?
Yep.
Okay.
Just put a tack right in the middle of them. One right there. One up here. Good. Alrighty. Let's show them how we do the wheel weld. We got the wheel weld to do now. Let's do that. I got the fender here. What has happened here? You can make a 90. You can make a 90. And you can make a 90 and do that wheel lip. We have the quarter panels themselves. We have taken a chunk out of it, for a small chunk out of it by the looks of things right there. We still got to do the corner thing like we did yesterday. Now I'm going to make that corner round. I showed you how we did that yesterday. I did not show you how I done this, so I'm going to show you right now. As I have this lip, this fender's all good. I'm saying, what kind of shape do I want to use for my front wheel lip? And Aiden said, well, the car, that looks good. So that's what I did. I went with the car. And what I'm doing is I place that lip right over top of that lip, right along with it. Then I will cut this lip off and tack it together like you would a wheel well of a car. And I'm not going to cut any of this off or nothing. There's not going to be no visual welding inside. You would never know that I welded that lip on the outside by looking underneath, because I'm going to take this lip that it has now and bring it to this lip to make it work. And that way there, you would never tell if it's been fixed, welded, changed, or anything. Person that, you know, has a Merc, they would know, but anybody else looking wouldn't. That's what I'm thinking. As I have this piece here, when I put that piece on there, it's got a little, we've got a 90, this is a 90, this and this. This angle here is another angle. And when I have the pattern, the piece on the car, that's where it welds, where it hits tight, is on that lip coming right here is where it hits. It don't hit tight on here. If I cut that lip off and have the 90 try to put on, that's not going to work for me because it doesn't sit out far enough. I need up in here. So what I did, or what I've done, is I've taken my tape and go with the wheel line of the what's there. This opening does not fit the opening that we have, so we make it fit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the tape. So I got the 90, and then I got this much more above it to weld to the truck or the car, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do it with a zip cut. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it with zip cut. Got a gas jug there. Hasn't got anything in it, but it still can go poof. Poof, poof, the magic dragon. Watch yourself here. Ouch. Got me. Did you get me? I'm not bleeding yet. All right, I'm going to take the flapper wheel. That can be set on the ground anywhere, Aiden. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yow! You gotta like them little grinders. They cauterize and dig at the same time. Just shined my skin up, that's all.
Yeah, give it a bit of polish.
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, this is what we have. This is nowhere near the shape. This is nowhere near the shape. I'm gonna get you to change that zip cut if I can.
This one?
Yep, just press the button on the top. There's a button on the top here. Yeah, and you just twist it off. I'm just gonna mess with this for a second. You'll get it. Try to put your hand on the whole thing. Put your hand on the whole thing. Just kind of. There you go.
One of those ones.
Yep. So what I've got here is it does not fit. It does not fit. So I did use this piece last night. I did. Well, that doesn't fit bad actually. What's going on? Not bad. marker? Look at that. I got lucky. I got lucky. I'm going to mark right there because, well, if I go any further, the line starts turning down. When I go, well, I can go probably a little bit shorter. I do not want this line here turning down. When I cut it here, I want a piece going straight across there and down around. I'm going to use this piece here. Does it not fit right in there a little bit? There's a little bit of action going on, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'll cut that off. Aiden, I'm going to get you two. And I need a couple cuts in there. Open that up. Come here, Aiden. Come take a look. I've got it tight down on the bottom where I think I want it, right? Come down the bottom. It's tight up in there, but it's not tight right here. Look. See that right from there?
The center, yeah.
Yeah. You know what happens from there, don't you?
Cut it and then bend it in.
We're going to cut it. I know what you're saying. I could be using the shrinker stretcher to do this. Yes, I could, but I have this line, and then this line. I do not want to dent it all up by the shrinker to make it fit, so I'm going to just like that. Aiden's going to get his fits. All right. Yeah, we'll have to get that up there first. That one's going to have to... Maybe it doesn't fit like I want it to. Let's get the welder going. Okay. I'll get the flapper wheel going here. And remember at all times, if it does not look good, if it does not fit, it does not make me happy, we cut it off. On the other side, it went a little different. We had more. It went a little different. A little straight up in there, and then I turned it. It went a little different on the other side. But that's okay. Isn't it, Aiden?
Me?
I said that's okay.
Looked the same in the end.
Okay, you got that right. All right, bud. I want you to pluck that on right there. Oh, you got it ground?
Yep. Watch your finger.
Yep. Cool. Let me get a hammer. Get this one going here. All right, I want that on there first. Not clean enough there though. Right there at the tip of that, will you? Good. There's a quick little one. Oh, that fit in there now, isn't it? All right. All right, Aiden. Let's hit that on either tip. One there, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. One right at the bottom.
There.
Yeah. Do the tight one first.
Yep.
That one there. Good. Can you tack that in the middle? This one right in the middle. Good. Tack it right on the end. Good. Well done. Good. Cook 'em with gas. That corner fit in there nice. We need a straight piece here. I'm gonna cut this off. All right. 2. We're filming. A second. All right, Aiden. Just tack it on that corner there, bud. Awesome. That'll weld on there nice. All right, that fits underneath there nice. What's going on is I'm just pressing that hard up against that wheel lip so it can't go no harder. So that is the shape it is. I'm pressing it on hard as I can, and that's the wheel lip we're going to follow. And that's what's going on. Let's do one there on top there. Right there. All right, cooking with gas. We got a wheel lip there we want to follow. Wonder if I can get that. See what I'm doing, Aiden? I'm playing. What am I playing? Whatever fits, I cut it off and make it work.
Slots it in.
Looks good. Plug it right up there. Just a second. I want to see this part. No, it's not the.
Not fitting mine there.
It's not what I'm doing. Okay. Take a little bit. I gotta shrink it. Gonna shrink it a little bit so it fits. See what I'm doing by shrinking it? See how I put that? How that comes together now?
Yeah.
Can you do this end here first? Get that end on there, right there. Just tack it right at the point.
There.
Yep. Ooh. Now, that fits. Who was it, baby? Was it? Oh, fucking knew it was. Oh well. Just want to take and zip cut this again so I can open that, shrink it more. All right, man. Can we pop it right there? Awesome. Jack, is that you? What? Yes, it is. Ah, Jack. I was wondering who it was. Right there. Let's get that one in tight. Go for it. Yeah. Good. All right. Right there.
Between two?
Right there, yeah. Right, just weld the wire right in there onto the fender itself.
Okay.
Alrighty. There's our remaining. How you been, Jack?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Want to come eat?
What?
Want to see the county?
Oh. Huh?
Oh, stop feeding now.
What am I going to do here? When I cut it, what am I doing? What am I doing? Just so you know. When I cut that,
Yeah.
and I bend it, and it opens up like that,
Yeah.
I'm stretching it.
You're pulling it that
I'm
way.
stretching it. right? When I cut it, like, see how that opened up like that?
Yeah, and you pried it up.
I pried it open. What we do here?
Same thing.
We shrunk it.
Shrunk it. Oh,
Because the
you
metal
took it
come
out.
together, we took a little bit out of it and we put it together. We shrunk it. So it'd be basically the same thing on the machine if you were, you know. But yes, that's when it opens up. It means you're stretching it, and when we're shrinking it and putting it together tight like that, it means we've shrunken it. So what I'm going to do here, when I cut this, what's going to happen?
It's gonna open it up.
So it means
Stretching it.
you got her, Pontiac. You've passed the test. Basically what's going on, right? Now if I've now I'm going to cut this to fit up here because it looks so damn good, doesn't it? See the mark right there? See
Yeah.
right there? So what can I do? I can just trace that. Look, go from that mark. See, it's on there. So I just go to that mark to that point.
Just take that in.
Right on, brother.
Gotcha.
That one fits there. Now I got to make this one fit here. I'm just going in and getting an educated guess. A little bit more, eh?
Just a bit.
Blade. All right. Let's weld that one on. Right there at the point. Yeah. Good. Awesome. Have to bring it. Yeah. Stretch that a little bit more.
Yeah.
What's this? I had to take metal away, but what's that called?
Shrinking it.
Shrunk it. I shrunk it. Honey, I shrunk the kids. All right. Let's get up there in the point there. Good. Just a nice little tack. That's nice. All right. Let's tack that point right there where it's tight.
Yeah. Together.
Nope. Just tap the top. Just tap that point. That's good. Let's tack the next point. Yeah. Yeah. I like it that you're not burning me.
Trying not to.
Oh yeah, well it happens when you're doing shit like this. Let's just do two of those, just two of those together, might as well tack together.
Together.
Yeah, made well. Good, good, good. Oh, shreddies. Now, let's cut this and make this fit. That's your eyeballs. All right, let's weld them 2 points together. Just a second here.
Yep.
Yeah, wherever. Yep.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Let's weld the other point together. That's what you have to do sometimes, man. Trigger. Let's get those 2 points here. Now, what we got going on All this stuff is hard up to that lip. We've got a new lip going all the way around. It needs a little massage in here and there, but nothing too major. We went by the wheel lip it has. It's hard up against it, so when we have this wheel lip, we can just take the old one and cut it off and spot weld it together like a normal one. Down here, we're going to do something different, but you can see how it's riding on there. And that's how we put a lip on the front of the car. We did it as fast as possible. And that's basically it. The corners look good. All the lines are running together. Where the metal pulls apart, that's called stretching. When we cut it and go the other way, take metal out, that's called shrinking. And basically that's what you want to call it. You want to call it shrinking and stretching. And that's what we did. Everything's fitting really good. We have some... Fits nice there. We have the corners to do yet. We've got welding from front to back. We've got grinding to do, but we're on our way to sandblasting. Let's give away a hat or shirt. Let's do it. So, how long did that take? Hour and a half. Skirt, square tubing, 2 4-inch pieces, edge of the fender, and the wheel lip. Man, I'm in love with Jolene. Come on. Let's give away a hat or a shirt. Come on, baby, let's give away a hat or shirt. That was good work. Worked hard. That was good work. Thanks, Aiden.
No.
Good job. You stuck with it. And before we leave, we'll get Jolene to show what the other side looks like, just so it don't confuse you. That's all right, sweetheart. Man, I take things off and on all the time. Jolene's working this computer. She's working it. She's working it. If I didn't say so, Jolene looks amazing today. Getting a little closer. Yeah, I get a little touchy boo-boo. You too. How much?
623.
623 comments. Thanks, everybody. We're at 100,000 subscribers, and we're going hard.
Sean's Garage.
Sean's Garage. Think I've commented on every post since last year and still can't win a damn thing. Well, today's your lucky day, Sean's Garage. Welcome. You're appreciated. Thank you for following the page. We appreciate it. Your comment, your good comments have finally won you a hat or shirt for your hard work. And that's what happens. You have to have a dream. If you do not have a dream, it cannot come true. See you tomorrow, everybody.